This is Chet Holmgren, and I'm down to dunk.
This is AJ Mitchell, and I'm down to dunk.
This is Alex Crusoe, and I'm down to dunk.
It's like baby bottle pop. Yeah.
This is Adam Flagler, and I'm down to dunk.
Hey, it's Isaiah Hartenstein, and I'm down to dunk.
This is Kason Wallace, and I'm down to dunk.
I can't spell Lucas. Hey, how do you spell Lucas? How do you spell Lucas?
This is Lou Dort, and I'm down to Dort.
This is Nikola Topic, and I'm down to dunk.
This is Dylan Jones, and I'm down to dunk. This is Isaiah Joe, and I'm down to dunk.
And there's probably like 50 to 75 BD babies.
Give me like your top 3 Pokemon.
Brother, I can't even name.
This is Jay Will, and I'm down to dunk.
Sometimes the way his brain works is it leaves a lot to be desired.
This is Kenrich Williams, and I'm down to dunk.
Charmander. Charmander. Or you're more of a Charmeleon guy.
Charmeleon.
This is Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, and I'm down to dunk.
Schlecht. You know what
Schlecht?
it means? Yeah.
That means like bad.
It means bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's me.
Well, it was a good interview, so it wasn't bad.
J-Dub, year 3, and I'm down to dunk for the 3rd time. Thank you.
Welcome to Down to Dunk. I'm your host, Andrew Schlecht. We're part of the Athletic Podcast Network. With me at 10:15 p.m. as all the games are ending here in Las Vegas for NBA Summer League is my good friend Alex Speers. Alex, what's up?
2 hours left in Vegas for Usman Jang Day. I know any of you listening in Oklahoma City, it's already SGA Day.
It's over. It's SGA Day.
But for us, we're still living in the Oos.
We're living in Oos time right now.
Secret of the Oos.
How'd you celebrate Oos Day?
By staying up all day just so I could watch Hansen Young.
Wow.
And I was richly rewarded because the crowd was legitimately the best crowd of Summer League so far, even though it was probably the most empty the gym was of any game I've been here. But it was so loud. Everything that happened in that game that he did got a massive reaction.
It was very hyped.
It was a blast.
Everybody was hyped for the Hansen Young
How
experience.
could you not be? This one, you missed it because you were doing the podcast, but a guy on the other team tried to fight him. He got so mad at him.
Okay, so I wondered what happened.
Yeah, some guy decided I'm going to be the villain tonight and turned the entire crowd against me. And it was a blast.
That's how you make a name for yourself, honestly.
Yeah.
Like if you're not going to make the NBA, you might as well try to fight Hansen Young.
They put him on the late game tomorrow night, too, I saw.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, so I'm going to be here late.
Wow.
I got to watch him.
Closing things down. Hey, you know what? You should call our friends Aaron and Drew Reese at Shelter Insurance. Give Aaron a text, 405-773-5500, or Drew, which is his brother, 405-478-7714. Both are great guys. Both will very much care about taking care of your car or home when it needs it most. These are trustworthy guys, and they work for a great company in Shelter Insurance. We appreciate them sponsoring the show. And listen, send them a text. Maybe say Thunder Up. And also maybe say, hey, I need a quote on car insurance, because I know you guys are the best. Please give them a call or text today. Al, this is your first Summer League.
Yeah.
Has it met your expectations? What's your thoughts on Summer League so far?
Yeah, it's a blast. And I would say, yes, I have media credentials, so that does make it slightly more fun.
Mm-hmm.
But I would say a lot of the things that I'm enjoying about it are things that you would enjoy just by showing up to the games.
Yeah.
Just being able to come in at, most days game starts around 12:30, just hang out all day and try to recognize people walking around the arena. Truly my favorite thing to do. It's so much fun. Probably the biggest names we've seen in terms of active players who are all-stars.
Yep.
Trae Young.
Yep.
Anthony Edwards.
Mm-hmm.
I saw Paul George today.
Yep.
And
Shaden Sharp was sitting across from us at a restaurant.
Non-all-star, a future all-star.
Yeah.
It's just been a ton of fun, and it's very fun watching Andrew's kids trying to figure out if guys walking by are NBA players or not, so that they get their autograph. There was a guy who signed a ball today that we are still trying to figure out who he is. He did sign 31.
He did.
So we've been looking up all the jersey numbers with 31.
I have asked people that should know who it is.
Yeah, we'll find out. We'll find out.
If Vicini doesn't know, I'll give up. Okay? If he doesn't know who it is, I'll give up.
And just walking by like so many media people, like anyone whose podcast you've ever listened to.
Yeah.
Like I've seen Bobby Marks so many times, just walking by him.
Yep.
Saw KOC. Like everyone.
Yep.
Is here. It's been a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's great. I love Summer League. I'm not like a Vegas person. I'm not somebody who experiences Vegas.
Yeah.
But I love being here. I really enjoy coming here every year. So, Al, we asked for some TQs.
And we got some.
And we got a lot of them. Let's see. First one comes from our friend Sam Bassini, who says, "Why are you making Alex podcast again?"
It's a great question, Sam, and thank you for asking. Because we have already done 2 podcasts today that won't even be released until next week.
Yes.
We are going to do a special edition of Slam and Jam with Sam Bassini tomorrow.
Yep.
Which will be a blast.
Yep.
And maybe we'll do another Down to Dunk. They have a game tomorrow at 2:30 against the Pacers.
Maybe a little post-game show.
Yeah, I wish they were playing a more exciting team. I mean, it is a finals rematch, but the Pacers just don't have a lot of guys to get you excited.
It is a finals rematch of sorts. This is my 6th podcast today, by the way.
Oh, my gosh.
So my brain is completely fried. Okay, next question from Rimard. He wants to know what type of kung fu should Chet learn now that Wemby has been taught by the how do you say that?
The Shaolin monks?
Yeah.
Man, 2 guys who I don't think could be more different from each other.
So different. So absolutely different.
Which makes the, like, I know it's like not, well, I guess it is a rivalry. It hasn't like really truly blossomed into like meaningful games.
They haven't had a chance. They haven't had a chance to blossom.
I think
yet.
the difference in their personalities, just how different they are as people, it makes it even more fun.
Yeah. And I hope like as they continue to grow into their careers that they will develop like a true rivalry.
It would
like
be awesome.
Disdain for one another.
I think Wemby definitely has disdain for Chet.
I think it goes both ways.
Good. We need something.
I know. We could all use something. And I think
because what would you say is like a Thunder player rivalry? Like maybe Ant and Shea, but like it's
not that close. Yeah. I don't know.
And it doesn't seem very venomous either. I feel like Wemby and Chet like could hate each other.
Oh, it could be great.
Yeah.
It could truly be great.
Yeah, so he doesn't need to do what Wemby's doing. He needs to do his own thing.
He
needs to do the opposite.
He needs to make so much money. I haven't even had a chance to like really comment on these extensions for Chet or J-Dub.
Well, and last time we recorded on Wednesday,
yep,
it was with McKellar.
Yes.
And the J-Dub extension hadn't been signed yet. We actually just had gotten the Chet extension.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah. So it's brand new. So I'm sure everyone else knows. But J-Dub did sign his extension. It is different from Chet's. It is the exact same as Paulo's.
Yep.
It can go up as high as $287 million.
Yep.
Which means it has the full escalator.
Mm-hmm.
If he makes, if he can do a lot of things. He could win MVP and trigger it.
It's MVP, Depoy,
or
All-NBA.
All-NBA. Or All-Star starter?
I can't remember if that's...
Yeah, I can't remember if that one was too. I mean, the most obvious one is if he makes All-NBA again.
Yeah, it kind of sucks for guys that just made All-NBA that if...
I know, that's weird.
Something happened, like...
If guys are just healthy.
Would it be crazy if J-Dub didn't make All-NBA next year?
No, because there were so many guys who couldn't make it. Like, Wemby couldn't make it.
Yeah.
Luka couldn't make it, right?
I mean, J-Dub just had surgery, too.
Yeah.
And they say he's going to be ready. He probably will be ready by the start of the season. I don't think that's going to be truly a concern. But what if he does miss some time?
It's a bummer for him. It obviously would be great for the team long term. I mean, you save what, like $37 million?
It's a lot of dollars.
Yeah.
It's a lot of dollars. But at the same time, like anybody who is like all the hand wringing over this stuff is like crazy to me because what do you do all the drafting for? What do you get all the picks for? To hopefully get the chance to have guys that are good enough to pay.
Also, why do you win a championship?
They won the championship.
Like if they had lost I still wouldn't agree with all this hand wringing.
Yeah.
Because I still think those two players are so good.
Yeah.
But you could at least be like, okay, it does feel like riskier now because we are like now they've got to win. There'd be so much more pressure on everyone.
Yeah.
But at this, they won. Like what?
They won the whole thing.
People freaking out. I don't get it, man.
It's crazy. Sam Quinn wrote an article too for CBS Sports. That really lined everything out about the way that the Thunder's next era is going to play out with the second apron and everything. And he basically just lines out, like, listen, like this is not going to impact the Thunder as much as it does every other team. One,
yeah,
it hasn't even like the ticking clock hasn't started yet. They didn't pay the tax this year, and they're not paying the tax next year. So, like this whole thing isn't even starting yet.
Yeah.
And then like some of the penalties, excuse me, some of the penalties that would affect other teams don't affect the Thunder as badly because they are a dominant team. And like if anybody can afford to have their draft picks frozen or pushed to 30, like it's OKC. Who cares?
Yeah.
Like who really cares? And also,
or even some of the trading restrictions because they have such a wide variety of contracts.
Yeah, exactly. And they have all these player options that are going to kick in that year that Shea's new deal starts.
Yeah.
Like they have player options for Dort and for Hartenstein and then also for Kenrich that year. So if like they needed to offload money, like they could easily do it.
Yeah.
So those team options are going to be crucial for them. I think that there's a lot, and Sam really lined it out very well in his article. So you guys should go check it out. But, the Thunder, you really shouldn't freak out about it because I think most people just frankly don't understand all these restrictions. I think that people just assume that you spend a lot of money, you should be afraid of the second apron, but it's not all quite that simple. And by the time that all these like major penalties kick in, the CBA that they're in now may expire and they may have completely different rules.
It does feel like if there was going to be a major change with the CBA, it feels like a lot of, and maybe it's just from the podcast I listen to, and there are obviously a lot of them are fan based, but the idea of giving you a cap break, like you still pay the guy the full money, but giving you a cap break for guys that you drafted and developed.
Yeah.
That feels like something that, like, why wouldn't the league want to support that?
Yeah, because you are severely penalized.
Yeah.
For keeping your guys and paying them if they are like legendary max players.
Yeah.
And it makes it harder to build a team. Actually, it shouldn't be that way because the Thunder, I mean, ideally, they keep these three guys in place for a long time. But the way that the NBA has organized everything, it makes it really difficult to do so. And the Thunder are doing about the best job you can do, but it will make it really challenging for them. There's no question.
But they already won the championship.
But they already won the title.
So,
they already did the thing that you do all this for. So I think we're okay.
Well,
So,
what's more annoying, people freaking out about the cap situation, or people endlessly trying to compare like J-Dub and Paulo Banchero, trying to figure it out once and for all, who is the better player? I just see like so much of that. Guys, like, when would it ever matter?
when would it ever
It ever matter? Maybe
Never.
if they meet in the
Never.
finals, then it will be something to talk about. But even then, probably won't matter. I just that part of it I don't get. I read an entire post on I think it was like Orlando Magic Daily. Let's break down Paulo versus J-Dub. Let me prove definitively why Paulo is better. It's like, bro, it's not like you're gonna have to trade Paulo for J-Dub. Like, who cares? Why are you spending so much time on
now
this?
that it's settled,
Yeah, like, what difference does it make?
I mean
I can't stand that.
the truth is that J-Dub is the perfect player for the Thunder.
Yeah.
Like whether Paulo Banchero is like basically what we're talking about is like 2K ratings, right?
Yeah.
Because other than that, like I wouldn't trade J-Dub. I think we talked about this not that long ago. There's just not like hardly any players in the NBA I would trade J-Dub for.
Yeah, it's really tough to find that perfect mix of both on court and off court synergy, like everything.
Yeah, there's almost nobody.
Like literally, if he comes back and is suddenly like a good volume 3-point shooter, that's like the last piece. That's like the
Yeah.
only thing you could really.
You guys discussed it a little bit, but like his video about like all the injections that he had to have and like
Yeah.
how difficult it was and like reforming his shot. It's like how did he make any shots? I think about that shot in the corner against Denver that went in. Like that was huge. He scored. I mean, everybody points out that he scored 40 in the NBA Finals. I mean, what's going to happen if he just has a healthy wrist? Like then what?
I know. And like I was saying to McKelly, like that shift he made, especially in the finals, where he just started attacking, like relentlessly.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, man! If you get a J-Dub who can shoot from 3 and get to the line as consistently as he was in the finals, like that's a perennial all-star. Like because right now it feels like he's kind of like he might make the all-star some seasons, he might not other seasons. But if it's that player, that player makes the all-star every single year.
Every single year.
Yeah.
And they will mow down the NBA next year.
Yeah.
Like it will not be that close next year if he's that good. At JLaw091, let's be real. This is a Saturday pod, but okay. When will Topic be ready to win Sixth Man of the Year?
When will he be ready to win Sixth Man of the Year?
Are you a Topic believer? I guess would be the first question.
I mean, I think the exciting thing for Topic fans is it does feel like he's getting better, even from when we saw him at the beginning. I mean, I thought that last game he played was probably his most complete game so far, and I don't know what the team's going to do, but I'm hopeful that they've seen enough of AJ because he's been so amazing.
Yeah,
and that we can really get just like full Topic all the time through the rest of Summer League just to see what he can do. Because I've been full Topic. Now him winning Sixth Man of the Year, I think it's gonna be a bit. Maybe a bit. Like I'm just, like forget his play on the court. Like how long would it take for him to get the minutes he would need to even compete for that? Because you have to be at least around 25 minutes per game. And with the way AJ's playing, man.
AJ's good.
You could see AJ playing 25 minutes per game next season. It wouldn't shock me by the end of the season if he's there.
AJ is a very good player.
He looks so good. He looks like a vet is what he looks like.
It's going to be really difficult, in my opinion, if you're just going purely based on talent alone.
Yeah.
It's like if you're Mark and you have to play one backup point guard, in which like Mark will never be pigeonholed into anything as a coach. Like you play AJ, you would play AJ, but you also have to keep in mind like they have to find a way to develop Topic. They got to give him minutes. They have to figure it out. It's a weird thing to have to do with a championship level team, and it's a very cool thing that you get to do.
Yeah,
with a championship level team, it's like you get these two young point guards that like most teams, I mean like both those guys, if you're Milwaukee, like I'd rather have either one of those guys than any guard that they have on their team.
Yeah.
And like we're talking about guys that may or may not play in the playoffs, next season.
Yeah.
For OKC. So yeah, it's an embarrassment of riches, but yeah, I want to see more of Topic. I would love to see him in the context of like a second unit with J-Dub and like Isaiah Joe and like some like real weapons around him and with a real big like guy. I wish Sorber was playing so bad because I think that having like a pick and roll partner like that or a guy that can like run a DHO and do all these things that Sorber does would be so helpful to this particular Summer League team because I just don't think they have a big that's helping those guys out very much. I think that would help a ton. And Sorber's like another one too that listen, we talk about like the player option for Hartenstein, and I honestly don't enjoy imagining a world where Hartenstein isn't on this team, but if Thomas Sorber becomes like that, the level of player they think he can, then like it will be a pretty easy decision to bring him into the fold and let him become the backup center, and you let Hartenstein go make a lot of money somewhere else. Those are the kinds of things that are going to have to happen. But there's a lot of excitement around a lot of the young guys in OKC, and that's where it's crazy, is that there are literally 3 guys in Sorber, AJ, and Topic going into next season that you're like, man, like those 3 could be like big time contributors in the next like 3 years for the Thunder. And like they're all playing in Summer League right now. It's just kind of cool to think about.
I was talking to Sam Vecini during the Thunder game because Topic had one of those like Luka passes.
So I keep saying player options. I mean team options. I'm sorry. I mean team options, and I'm saying player options. That's probably because
Andrew,
this is
no.
podcast number 6. I mean team
Andrew.
options, not
We
player
got to start
options.
over. We got to start over.
Start the pod over. I've said player option too many times. That's right. Team options.
Team options. I was talking to Sam Vecini during the last Thunder game because Topic threw one of those passes that, like, honestly, I haven't really seen a Thunder player do since Giddey.
Yeah.
Like the cross court perfectly to the corner. And I was saying to him, man, I haven't seen that in so long. And he said, AJ AJ's a really talented passer, that he was like more adventurous in college. Like he threw those types of passes in college. Because I thought that AJ is like a really good passer, but like comparing him to Topic, he doesn't throw like I haven't seen those types of passes.
He's a special passer.
He's a special passer, but that got me excited when Vecini was saying that. He was like, I think AJ can do all of that, even if you haven't seen it totally yet. So it'll be fun to watch both of those guys develop.
Yeah, no question. To have that option is pretty crazy. In the chat, Ryan Dunleavy asks, Saturday Slam and Jam dropping this week? Yes.
Yes.
Tomorrow afternoon.
Yes.
It will drop. Yes.
With Vecini.
With Sam Vecini.
Yeah, if you have any questions for Sam Vecini, put them in the chat.
Put him in the chat. Let us know.
Great Bait. Bays God is doing his thing in Summer League.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, he is. That was like the biggest game of night 1.
Yep.
Because it was Cooper Flagg's debut.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't care about that. We cared about Bays' debut for us.
Listen, is Bays going to get the 2-way is all we can think about.
And here's the deal. Time. Here's the deal, folks. He had some really good defensive possessions against Cooper Flagg.
He did.
Now, is he 25? Yeah. Yeah, he's like 6 or 7 years older.
He's 7 years older than Coop. Yes.
But, it actually was very cool seeing. It was just crazy seeing Bays and thinking about all the time we spent talking about him on the pod and then coming to Summer League after everything that's happened
and seeing
here. Him again.
He's still here. Yeah. Taylor texted the group chat, and I don't think anyone replied to him, but it was like at our draft party when they drafted Darius Baisley. No one had any clue who it was.
Yeah.
And it said Darius Baisley from the USA. It's like, what? It's like, oh my gosh, this is the New Balance guy. Shout out to Darius Baisley, man. Let's see. You have any opinions from Connor _Wood _5 on who should get the other 2-way contract? You like Youngblood?
Okay, so
you're a Lakin guy.
Based on name alone, I'm going Gortman. Okay. Now, listen, Youngblood, Gortman, I get it. Both great names. But Gortman, if Gortman turned out to be a real player and you had Gortman and Dort, that would almost be too much.
The Gort Dort.
In terms of the very last game I saw, you got to go Youngblood. he was legitimately good in that game.
Bias says Youngblood.
Yeah, he was very good in that game. Anytime you see any Thunder prospect hitting that many threes, you're like, yeah, sign him up. Sounds great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see if he turns into something.
Yeah.
But apparently, that's what the idea behind Sanford would be as well.
Yeah.
So honestly, either of those shooters, I would be perfectly happy with.
Yeah. I don't think Sanford will be the guy to get the 2-way just because he's not healthy and he's got a little ways to go.
Yeah.
I'd expect him to be with the blue. And potentially a guy that could get a 2-way down the line. But I don't know. I have no idea who's going to get that other 2-way contract. You know what? Gortman.
Oh, Gortman. You're going with Gortman.
Based on name alone.
I was so worried when the Oklahoma City Thunder player shot on his own basket. For a second, I thought it was Gortman, and I was worried. I was like, this is going to kill his two-way chances.
Who was it? Who was it that shot and made the basket?
I forget his name, which they removed, right? They didn't count it?
No, I don't think they counted it because they like restarted it was
it was Eric Reynolds the second.
Eric Reynolds the second.
Yeah.
Topic was so funny.
Yeah.
Just his like wait, what?
He's so
Like
confused.
it like blew up his basketball mind because he's so smart and he just like knows how to play, and you see this guy shoot on the wrong basket, and it's just like, wait, what?
Oh, that's funny. Ryan Dunley in the chat brings up that was a New Balance game between Flag and Bays. And
It was.
Remember the commercial that they've been using for years now. They're just adding to it because the players never appear in the same shot.
Yeah.
And there used to be a Bays shot there. And they've removed it and replaced it with like Cameron Brink and Cooper Flag and Tyrese Maxey.
We do have a super chat from Ian 1SB 3773R.
What a good use of $10, Ian.
He said, would you rather have Jang or Baisley on this team?
Oh, man. I can't believe you're making me choose, Ian. You know, like in a perfect world, you'd have both.
Why not have both?
Yeah,
Why
obviously.
Why not have both?
It would be wild to have Bays back on this team.
It would be so weird to have Darius Baisley back on this team.
Yeah. Because even watching them now, you think back, because remember that draft pick was made before the whole change happened.
Yeah.
And they were operating under a different idea, I imagine, like a player philosophy.
Sure.
Because as soon as, Mark starts installing his system, you could tell kind of early, like, Bays doesn't really fit this. But we said the same thing about Dort, and Dort eventually,
Dort
works
figured
out.
it out, and Bays did not.
Yeah, and so I don't know if I've seen enough to say that Bays could come back and fit in seamlessly. I'm sure he has improved as a player, but so yeah, I guess I'll go with Oos for now.
Okay.
It's a tough question though.
If Bays came back to the team, he would be like the only reason I would keep Oos. Is like Oos has a very tradable contract, and Bays would be on like a minimum.
Does Oos have a tradable contract?
He just has enough where like
He has a sizable contract.
Yes, that's what I mean. There's enough there to where if you wanted to bring something back, you could.
Yeah.
If you attach like a pick, and I don't know. Very inconsequential either way there, Ian.
Dustbun 333. Yeah, Sorber's out, so he will not be playing in Summer League because of his injury, which is a huge bummer. I would love to rent a big for this team.
It would be great to rent a big.
I would take Jon Berenger. Give me him for a game.
Would be great.
I mean, obviously Hansen Young,
of course,
yes,
of course.
But although he might take the ball away from Topic, which we don't really want. Because what they were having him do tonight is basically just stand at the top of the key and throw passes, which was very fun to watch.
Yeah, that rocks. Man. Yeah. My mind is blown by the Bays question. I still don't even know what to say. Let's see.
Darwin Singh says, question should be Flagler or Bays. We did get to see some Flagler today.
Flagler for sure.
Playing for the Hawks.
Yeah.
Getting time. That's good. We also watched Dylan Jones today.
How was that?
It was not good. Yeah, it was bad actually.
About the same.
Yeah. Yeah, if you missed that game, basically the Wizards' regular team, their real team, got beat pretty handily by the Phoenix Suns, who you don't think of as like a good summer league team.
Malawach?
Yeah, Malawach, Ryan Dunn, Oso.
Malawach hit a 3.
He did hit a 3. He was really trying to get that.
That was cool. Yeah. He was very excited when he finally hit that. Let's see. At BSWAT 1531, what would you say to everyone who thinks that Chet doesn't deserve his new contract?
That if you're basing it solely on his offense in the playoffs, you're probably right. If that's the only thing you care about, you turn your TV off when they run down the other side of the court, You're probably right. You're probably right. That player probably doesn't deserve that big of a contract.
Mm-hmm.
But He is like legitimately. He is like a foundational presence on defense. He is an anchor for this defense, and we've seen him be good offensively in spots. You know, I read off what he put up before the injury. If he gets back anywhere close to that, and
he's the third scorer on the team. What do we expect?
And even if he didn't progress from that, what he did at the beginning of this regular season, that player with his defense is amazing. And I still think, even from the beginning of last season, there's still a lot of room to grow offensively. So
he's extremely versatile as an offensive player.
Yeah, I think you don't worry about it. They just won the title with him. Like, everything's great now.
Yeah, he's their third best player, and they won the title.
Like, winning the title gives you this luxury of just like not caring about those arguments anymore.
That's what people don't get yet. Is like people online and Thunder fans are still arguing as if they haven't won the NBA title.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Who cares what people say? You won the NBA title. You did the thing that you've been trying to do for so long. Why do you care? Why do you care if somebody thinks that the guy, your third best player, got overpaid? Who's young, developing. Yes, he's had some weird injuries.
Yeah.
Like that. Yeah, that's concerning. Is that concerning? Yes, it's concerning.
It's just because people keep having to move the goalpost on this team because they keep doing the things they said they couldn't do.
Yeah.
And so they keep having to be like, okay, well, yeah, you won the title, but you shouldn't have paid that guy. It's like, all right. Well,
whatever. Who cares? It's just
like, what happens if Chet starts out the way he did last year and doesn't get injured? He is going to be he's going to be a front runner with Wemby for Defensive Player of the Year.
Yes.
And he's going to get serious All-Star consideration.
Yes.
And I feel like that would finally shut people up once and for all if he ends up being an All-Star next year.
Yeah.
Which would be very cool. And frankly, like, this team, they deserve it. They deserve 3 All-Stars.
I agree.
That should be what we're pushing for next year.
Ooh, yeah.
Should be our new thing. We should be getting greedier and greedier. That's the next step.
Okay. I can do that. Let's see. At Rational OU Fan, can you rank these players in terms of who you think the front office would prioritize with the cap issues moving forward? Ihart, Caruso, Kaysen, Dort.
Who they would prioritize?
I mean, to me, today, the top of that list is probably Caruso. He was so outrageously important to everything that they did in the playoffs.
Yeah, it'd be hard seeing them move him at least the next 2 seasons.
Yeah.
Like, maybe you get to a point where you feel like Kaysen has taken a leap and now Kaysen's on his second contract.
Yeah.
Where you feel comfortable moving. But I feel like that's a couple years off.
Yeah. At some point they're going to have to choose. And maybe you do go with the younger guy in Kaysen Wallace, and you could get him on a decent deal because he's not going to be a 20-point scorer.
Yeah.
And a lot of times the defense only guys don't usually get these crazy contracts, and not that Kaysen's decent defense only. That's definitely unfair to say, but the guys that aren't the volume scorers.
I'd be really interested to see, because at the end of next year we'll be in extension talks. Well, we won't, but the team will be in extension talks with Kaysen.
Yep.
And based on what he's produced so far, it's really hard to come up with a good comp because he's clearly a very good player. But
Caruso is one of the comps, right?
Yeah, maybe he is. Yeah, maybe Caruso is the comp.
I mean, he's the perfect Caruso understudy.
Except he's not as big as Caruso, which I do think matters.
I mean, tall.
Just you would never have Kaysen guard Jokic. You would never even think to do that. I don't think to do it as much as they did with Caruso. I mean,
yeah. Kaysen is still super young.
He is super young.
He will get bigger.
You think he's going to get jacked?
He's going to get yolked.
Are you on Muscle Watch?
Muscle Watch
for Kaysen? Kaysen's here. He did a summer league interview during the game. Did you know that?
What did he say?
I don't know. I just saw a screenshot of it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I think who have we seen from the team? Saw Dub,
Kaysen,
Nick Collison, Dave Bliss, maybe Eric Maynor. It was the complete opposite side of the arena, and I was trying to figure out if it was him.
Yeah. Usually everybody's here. So I assume that everybody's here in some capacity.
But not all the players.
Yeah.
Really?
Usually, at least for a little bit. Them winning the title, though, probably changes that.
Yeah.
But usually everybody's here at least for a short amount of time.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, but I don't know. Ian gives us another super chat. Thank you, Ian. 1SB3773R. You two make a bet right now. One picks just Shay and Dub, while the other picks Shay, Dub, and Chat. What does that mean?
What does that mean? Why would you not pick all three? Ian?
I'll take all three. Is that
okay? Ian, why does one of us have to pick just two of them?
Wait, Ian.
Do we get a third player in the two-person scenario that I get to add in?
Who's the other player, Ian?
Is it Wemby?
Let us know. Is it Wemby? Sir Willingham 03. What is Sorber's ceiling?
I mean, that's really hard. I mean, we know nothing about him.
I talked to some people about him today.
Yeah, what'd they say?
Just that he's a guy that fits the Thunder very well. That he does all like the passing stuff that you'd want from a big.
Yeah.
At his position, he's got great hands. He's got good length. Defensively, he's going to be a monster. There's part of him that's a little bit more old school, but yeah, I mean, he's super duper young, and he's got some developing to do. He's got to get stronger. He's got the first thing is he's just not in shape to play basketball today, and so I don't know when we will first see.
Okay.
We'll first see Sorber, but I'm excited to see him play. What his ceiling is probably like a starting level center would be like his ceiling, as like the tip top ceiling for him. But I mean, it's hard to say without watching him play.
Ian did clarify and gave us another super chat. Ian, you could have just clarified. You don't have to keep giving us money.
Yeah,
we do appreciate it.
We do very much.
Okay, it's a bet on all three of them will be All-Stars or just Shay and Dub? Oh, okay. Well, I mean, most likely it would just be two.
Yeah.
I mean, Chet would have to make a pretty big leap offensively and be very consistent with it too.
Yeah.
But my point stands, like the player he was through those first however many games that was, 10 games, that was an All-Star level player.
Absolutely.
It was. Because his defensive impact metrics, if he had done that through the All-Star break, like that, he would have been talked about as an All-Star.
He was like super Kevin Garnett.
His
for like 10 games.
Weren't opponents shooting like 43% at the rim against him?
Yes, it was a percentage that just didn't make sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. People are pointing out, if you're not watching on YouTube, you should go check it out on YouTube, that my shirt blends in perfectly with the background, and I just look like a floating head out here with a microphone.
Yeah, we're just like in the middle of the concourse, and there were some people taking photos of us for some reason.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what was up with that.
Maybe it's the kind of thing where like your kids just see any tall person want to get their autograph. People see people talking. They're like, well, they must be important. So we should take their picture.
They must have some level of importance.
Yeah, they do have microphones in their hand.
Take their photo. This guy has a floating head.
Yeah.
Should take it. Maybe that's what they're taking the picture of, is the floating head.
That is a sick neon sign.
It is pretty sick.
I do like it.
Summer League.
Yeah, we got to do a pod today, and we'll get to do it tomorrow.
Yep.
Using the desk from First Take.
Yeah, we did. That'll go up on the Athletic NBA Daily's YouTube page.
Yeah, me, Andrew, and Dave before. We did 2 pods together on the First Take desk.
Those will drop probably Thursday and Friday of next week.
And Andrew was sniffing it. He's sniffing the desk.
Is this where Stephen A. sat? Who else is on First Take?
Well, I guess it depends how old the desk is. Because there have been other people on the show.
Yeah, which one is this?
Yeah, we need to know what era.
Yeah, it's a good question. It's a really good
That's
question.
a great question.
Another good question is, let's see. I got to find one. More minutes per game next season from D Go Forth 918. More minutes per game next season, AJ or Topic?
AJ. I'd be shocked if it was Topic. I mean, that'd be cool because that would mean that, like, for him to be better than AJ in his rookie season at his age, that would be very exciting if Mark felt comfortable enough to play him more than AJ. We're assuming no injuries in this scenario.
Mark loves AJ too.
Yeah.
It's very clear. He didn't play one game for the Blue, and he was on a two-way.
Yeah. That's impressive.
I mean, do you think? And I don't know if they'll send Topic to the Blue at all. I just wonder if it would be good for him just to get more reps, just because he hasn't really played basketball. That's the other thing about Topic is he's super young, and he hasn't played 5-on-5 in a long time.
Yeah.
It's just really hard to go from, playing in Europe to being injured, getting drafted, rehabbing in the United States, in Oklahoma City as a young guy, then having to come back. Your first 5-on-5 is summer league basketball. I mean, that is really, really difficult. And so I just wonder if it's like, hey, it might just be beneficial for you to get like a bunch of reps on the Blue.
Paul Ang Realtor.
Mm-hmm.
He was asking a question about what's a realistic amount for iHeart, Caruso, Dort, and Wallace to all extend without going beyond the second apron. I don't think it's possible, but one of our listeners, Ink It Pancakes, wrote a very good, very thorough Substack post about this. Looking into the future, here are the options.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll try to somehow get that into the link. Can you send me a link to the StreamYard so I can jump in and then copy and paste it?
Yes.
Okay. Yes, I'll do that, because go read that. It's a really good article, and it's very thorough, and it gives you all the scenarios of
you want to put it in the chat?
Yeah, I want to put it in the chat.
Oh,
keeping iHeart, letting iHeart go, or renegotiating with iHeart, which is another option that we don't talk about a lot. So I will drop that link in the chat if you're interested.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, it's very. I'm interested in reading it myself. I haven't read it yet. At the real Rob Kratt, is Nikola Topic a better passer than Giddey was at his age?
I would say yes. And I was actually talking to Sam Vicini about this.
Yeah,
Giddey's best passes always seem to be flat-footed, standstill.
Yes.
Similar to Hansen Young. Whereas Topic is making a lot of high-level passes on the move.
Yeah.
More than I remember from Giddey.
Mm-hmm.
Giddey's obviously an amazing passer as well.
Wizard. Josh Giddey.
Slob Wizard, also flat-footed. He was really good at those types of passes. Mm-hmm. But what I am excited about with Topic is just how much he is doing on the move while keeping a live dribble, while not going in a straight line to the basket. That's the part of him that gets you a little bit more excited than Giddey as far as the passing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're just they're different kinds of passers. But yeah, if we're talking about on the move, there's no question. Let's see. At Thread Killer OKC, are you still pinching yourself that we get to root for this team with this organization behind it, with all these future assets that is currently under the cap, that just won the championship? Is this really real?
Is this real?
It is real, and it is. I don't know. A lot of people want to talk about it. It's one of the first things everybody mentions to me when I see other reporters or media people. They and a lot of it is man, it's been incredible, and I also feel like I need some 2 weeks off from the grind of doing instant reaction to everything.
Yeah.
To realize, to really fully realize everything that's happened. Just because it just hasn't stopped. Nothing has stopped for 5 seconds since they won the title. So it's it's incredible. It's absolutely incredible.
One thing I was going to bring up, because I was talking to Bryce.
Yeah.
Just about what are we watching right now? Does any of this mean anything?
Yeah.
And I was reminded of this article that was done looking at what actually translates from summer league stats to rookie season stats. And there are some things that are correlated. One of them is 3-point attempts. And I think that's an interesting one for Topic because, he hasn't shot well at summer league so far.
Yep.
But his volume's been good.
He's taking them. He's confident.
So that excites me. The other ones are like offensive rebounding, defensive rebounding, assists is another one. Relevant. And then there's like a bunch that have no correlation. Percentages have no correlation to how what their stats look like rookie season. So like field goal percentage, free throw percentage, even 3-point percentage, just ignore them.
Yeah.
They don't really.
Which makes sense.
Yeah, it does.
It's a very strange environment. And your shooting is going to, like, some guys will have like incredible shooting here in Vegas, and others will be terrible. I remember like Trae Young was horrible at Summer League, and it felt like he was a bust. And a lot of it was like shooting percentages for him. No Sherlock Man in Z. Is the L Man getting an extension this summer or likely getting traded?
The L Man?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's focusing a little too much on his Lego collection lately, which is unopened in boxes in a closet, a second closet. And he's just gotten a little too absorbed in that. And now he's got to switch too. It's kind of, you are starting to wonder, like, does he have enough time for the podcast?
Does he even care?
Does he even care anymore?
Actually, I think he does. Luke probably cares more about the podcast now today than he ever has.
Oh, I would definitely agree with that. I feel like when he came back from his karaoke sabbatical, he really turned it up a notch.
He's turned it up. Shout out to the L Man.
Shout out to the L Man.
He's really turned it up several notches. So.
It's very funny seeing him in media. In like, I didn't tell you that when we left Game 7.
Yeah,
this is after I got hit by the Lime scooter. We crossed this street, and this random guy comes up to Luke and was like, "Dude, I know you're gonna say no, but how much for that media credential?" He's trying to buy his media credential off of him.
What would even the offer be at that point? I mean,
you can't do it because if
you can't do it,
you could just get banned.
Oh, you would
out here in Summer League. If you take a picture with it,
oh, I know,
and it shows up on social media, you get banned.
You're in trouble.
Yeah.
I'm
so glad I read that because I think there's a natural
That's how it is with every media credential, though.
Is it? Because you could totally understand a person getting their first one and being like, "Oh, check it out."
Oh, I definitely did that when I got my very, very first
Really?
one. Oh, absolutely, I did that. Yes. This is a long time ago. This is like 2016, I think.
They didn't ban you? They might now that you've revealed it.
No.
Cancel bot.
I think maybe I like Snapchatted it or something. Vanished.
Oh, that's good. You're lying, but that's good.
I think I did use I don't know if that was the year I used Snapchat. I think I used it maybe like for like 2 months or something.
Yeah, I think I was the same 2 months I was using it.
But I don't know. I think the L Man is still using Snapchat. Is he? Let us know, L Man.
Let us know, L Man, if you're in the chat.
If you're in the chat, let us know if
you're awake.
Still on Snap. Okay. Anything else that interests you? Anything Summer League related that you want to talk about? Is this your first media credential to have?
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's
been a blast.
Cool.
I mean, the only negative I would say is just that the food, the Thomas and Mack Center. Man, somebody had iced tea.
Yeah.
Well, the first day I got here, I sat in the middle of a row, and suddenly on both sides of me was all of the Chinese media who had come to see Hansen Yang, and somehow they had found iced tea. So I was like, "Oh, that's awesome! There's iced tea here." I did 3 laps, never found it. I don't know where they got it from, and I forgot to ask them. But yeah, other than that, it's been pretty sweet.
Yeah, no, it's the best. It's the absolute best. Yeah, if you ever have a chance to come out here, you should. It's like the ultimate like NBA fan destination. In my opinion.
It's such like a stupid kind of fun too, because like no one's taking the game seriously.
Yeah.
Everyone's on the same page. We all just want to see like something cool every once in a while. Shout out Trey Johnson.
I was about to say, we just want to see Trey Johnson throw the ball up
off of Malwatch's heel.
leg. Yeah.
That was amazing. Like it's just like such a chill environment, and yet you're seeing these people walk right by you who you've only ever seen on YouTube or like listened to them or watched them in games.
Yeah.
And it's just it's like almost overwhelming, where it's just like, oh my gosh, there's another guy, to the point where you just kind of get used to it.
It's amazing.
It's very fun.
Yeah. It's like NBA Twitter comes to life, and like the NBA comes to life in a way that like,
yeah.
Like I hope I never like get numb to it, because it's very, very cool. It's very cool. And you get to go to fancy seafood restaurants and hang out like we did at Catch last night. What did you think of Catch?
I thought it was great. I should have been a little more adventurous. That was actually the first time I've had. This is embarrassing, but that's the first time I've had raw fish.
When you said that, I could not believe that.
Yeah, and I didn't even order. Somebody got an appetizer and I tried it.
Yeah,
first time.
Thoughts?
Honestly, surprisingly good.
It's good.
I was like, oh, okay.
You never had sushi?
No, never like with raw fish.
Wow.
Yeah, I know.
Wow. Yeah, Catch was awesome. That was very fun. Okay. Well, maybe we'll do a pod tomorrow. I don't know.
After the big game 8.
It's a big game.
Big game.
We'll see. Maybe it's just Topic only. 1 on 5.
1 on 5. Oh, I thought you meant we would get him on the pod.
I don't think we're getting Topic on the pod.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
I don't know what. I mean, it would be interesting to have him on the pod.
I just saw a video of him on YouTube that popped up in my feed.
Yeah.
Is that new? It was him talking about like video games, and I'm asking what he thought his 2K rating would be. He said 70, and they're like, "Wow, that's a very like realistic number." He's like, "Yeah."
Is that not the same video where he says Airbud?
Oh, maybe it was. I don't know why it popped up again
when
now.
They did like rapid fire questions at him.
Yeah.
I think it's the same one. I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about, honestly. I think I've seen it. Okay. Please leave us a review on Apple Podcasts. 5 stars, please. My bosses see all of them. So if you
a lot of people want us to do a live stream with Topic watching Airbud.
Ooh,
do that on playback.
That would be great. On playback that's a great idea. I'll pitch that.
And pitch them on a marathon, because you want to start big. So say we want to watch all the movies with you back to back, and then when he says no, then say, how about just the first one,
including the Air Buddies?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think it's only fair. That we watch Spooky Buddies.
Yeah, we'll have to negotiate with them. It'll be a tough negotiation.
Super Buddies. Is that one?
I don't know.
I don't know. Okay.
World Pup.
Yeah, please leave us a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts. And we will talk to you guys again for sure on Monday.